Today we're going to talk about pollinators in the garden, specifically attracting pollinators. And today's presentation will be done by Jennifer Albinus and Tess Catlin. What is pollination? So pollination is anytime there is movement of pollen from plant to plant. This can be done naturally by things like wind or water. It can also be done by a living pollinator, such as our little bee that we see here, who is transferring pollen from the stigma or the male part of a plant to the ovary or female part of a plant in order to pollinate that specific plant. Why are pollinators important? Well, 1 in every 3 bites of food that you take is because there was a pollinated plant involved. And pollinators also account for 75% of all flowering plants. That would also provide food for not only humans, but also a variety of livestock and other plants. They also are crucial in providing clean oxygen for us to breathe, as well as clean environment. Common pollinators in Ohio. There are natural pollinators, which I touched on, such as wind that can carry seeds like dandelion seeds or cattail seeds large distances. Also, water can act as a pollinator in rare instances. Only 2% of pollination is water related due to rivers or rain. Living pollinators that we're going to brush on today, but go into more detail later, include birds, various insects, bees, and butterflies. So how do you attract these pollinators? Well, you can add perennials to your garden. For anyone who is not already know, perennials are plants that will come back year after year. So you plant them once and then you get to see them repeatedly every growing season. Common milkweed is a perennial, as well as the purple coneflower. Blue phlox, hollyhock, and aster are all examples of perennials. Annuals that would be ones that you would have to plant repeatedly each year are snapdragon and marigold. And marigold can be an excellent companion plant for a lot of different vegetable crops. And for more on companion planting, there are a variety of books available at the Lane Public Library for you to check out. Herbs and shrubs that you can add to your garden include carrots, milkweed that was already mentioned, Queen Anne's lace, which oftentimes will grow in near wooded areas or along roadsides, parsley, and also rue are all examples of herbs and shrubs to consider adding to your garden to attract pollinators. The Lane Seed Library, which is located at the Hamilton branch, has a variety of seeds that can get you started with attracting pollinators to your garden. Some early bloomers that we have include columbine, early meadow rue, large flowered bellflower, larkspur, and wild geranium. And some summer to early fall bloomers will include moonflowers, which will attract moths, milkweed, which we have various different types, and morning glory. And to see more about the Lane Seed Library, just go to www.lanepl.org/seed. And that is all we have for you today on incorporating pollinators into your garden. And we hope that you come back for future pollinator presentations.